Hello, what is up guys, Game Crazy here, and today I will be talking to you guys about my further thoughts on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I recently played the beta a couple of weeks ago, and I did not attempt to make a video on it. Uh, I regret not making a video on it, and this will basically be my opinion on the beta with discussing my further thoughts on the game. Now, I'd like to explain what you guys are watching right now. This is early game footage of me playing um, Battlefield 1. This is when I was first adjusting to the game. Anyways, back to my thoughts on Infinite Warfare. When I played the beta, right, I thought, you know, it's not as bad as what you would think originally. Originally, if you guys saw my latest video on the topic, was that I did not like the game. I hated every aspect about it, and I really discredited it. The only thing I'm giving it credit to is not making the double jumping as horrendous as it could have been. Now, the double jumping, right? It could have been a lot worse. It could have been similar to BO3 or AWs for that matter. But in terms, they may have still had double jumping, but at least it wasn't as bad and it was more focused on ground combat. That's the one thing in particular that I found not as bad as it could have been. So down to my second point on my further thoughts, that this is about the hit detection, guys. I am actually very disappointed with the hit detection in this game, and um, I'm sad to say this, but even in a game that I really did not like, Black Ops 3, the hit detection in BL3 was actually quite good, and compared to this game, it was godlike, because if you look, and I'm sad to say this, but if you look at Ghost's hit detection, this hit detection is similar to Call of Duty Ghosts, and that is not a good thing, guys. It made me feel when I witnessed the hit detection that Call of Duty Ghosts, right? It's like that game has been reskinned with BO3 elements and put in different planets and different perspective, and that is the game that they are giving us. That's how I honestly feel about that. Another thing that is really bugging me is the lack of guns. If anybody says that this is just the beta and they will add more stuff, that is entirely not true. Even though the beta has passed, I'm discussing my thoughts right now before I go on. The beta weapons, that is the final edition of the game. That is the game that we will be getting. That is, yeah. So, what you guys thought were the shitty parts, that's the game we got. And the mild issues, the minor issues, and glitches, they could fix that with an update when you download the game on November 4th. If you choose to play Infinite Warfare over COD 4, that's your own opinion right there to do that. But they'll probably get an update with minor fixes. That's it. But I mean, things as the guns, the exo jumping, not exo, double jumping. I'm still referring it to as exo because AW is the one that started it. But if you're referring to that, then that is what you're gonna get. Exactly that. And the gun sounds, the gun illustration, the illustration of the guns, the way the guns look, the graphical complexity of the guns makes it look like a plastic toy. If I don't know, like the M4 guys, they turned the M4 into an NV4. I don't even know what that stands for, but they turned that gun into some Nerf gun. That gun looks like something that you would get from Hasbro. Some fucking don't even get me started on that. And have you seen the AK in that game? Just I mean, I'd even say the KN-44 had a better graphical design than that gun. I mean, at least it had some fucking wood on it, but I mean that doesn't make a difference. But I don't like the feel, guys, of how these laser guns are. Honestly, the laser guns are just, and then they have, I mean, then they have these bullets, right? Bullets and lasers. I completely disagree with that. I don't like the idea. The laser guns are actually, well, they might be pulse rifles, whatever the hell you want to call them. I don't care. It's whatever you want to call them. Um, they're okay. They're decent. I've actually done very good with them. Pretty good. Um, but what really bugs me is this is the ultimate thing that bothers me. That I don't think anybody else really cares about. Well, not a majority, but a significant amount of people do not like this about the game. Is even if it was a beta and little people got it, it was an open beta. There should have been a lot more people on there. The servers were complete utter garbage, but it's not the point. People leaving early matches. Now, that's actually one thing I like. That when you leave a match, just say out of raging or anything, you don't get anything out of it. Punishment, because you shouldn't be a dickhead and leave the match. Now, I have to admit that I have left the match at times of raging, and I'm not standing up for these guys that do it. Me myself have done that. Uh, Me myself have done that, and I completely disagree with that whole thing now. That's the one good thing, that they don't give you your bonus XP. They don't give you any XP, anything you've earned in that match. Even the kills you've got, it doesn't affect your KD or anything. Wait, what was I talking about now? Besides the KD? Oh yeah, the people leaving the matches. This is okay. Besides the good thing that I just mentioned, the bad thing, people leaving the lobbies early. Okay, I'm pretty sure nobody likes a person like I just mentioned that leaves the lobby. Now, when you leave the lobby, and this is actually the story of my third game. It's my third game. So I was on the map that was basically the space station or something, that when you die you float or something. I forgot the name. Oh, don't even get me started on the maps. I'll mention that later. But people, whatever. So it was a full lobby. We had this whole other team, and so I was about to level 10. It was early game, and not no, I wasn't level 10. It was my third match. But I was around the level 5. I leveled up pretty fast. But um what happened was, so everybody on the other team, for some random reason, they stayed, and then my whole other team, probably due to something, they just glitched out except for me and this level 1. And I'm not being mean to this level 1, but this level 1 was a stupid fuck. I mean, I understand he's a level 1, he's getting used to the game, but this dude over here, man, he did some of the most ignorant things I've ever seen. Maybe he's new to COD. I don't know how newbies could be significantly bad like this guy. It's COD. Well, then again, the hit detection was pretty awful, and I could understand that could really fuck somebody up. But it was me and him. They went 100, right? They won, but we went actually 82. So, I mean, they all left at that point. Um, so I told you guys that I'm gonna discuss about the maps, and let me just mention this: the map designs are honestly, they're just they're pretty bad. They're boring. I haven't seen all the maps, but they're pretty bland and boring. Now, if you guys look at all the maps, if you guys seen the maps, I want to talk about a map in particular, which reminds me of a lot about another game, guys. If you guys look at the map throwback, that's just Halo Reach right there, because it just seems like the little town regraphed, and then you have that skyline above that. I'm not saying this is necessarily a huge horrible thing. I'm just saying, though, I don't gives me bad memories. You guys probably have other thoughts on that. You guys disagree with me. Now, to get away from the beta, I'm going to talk about well, that was most of my thoughts, but I'm going to talk about honest thoughts, nothing to do with the past betas. I'm going to talk about generally from the trailer, the campaign, and my thesis on how the development of multiplayer is going to be. The campaign, first of all, I've never seen Infinity Ward do a horrible campaign. Honestly, MW1, 2, and 3 had very good campaigns. I'm one of those people that actually really enjoy the COD campaigns. I always play them first. I play the multiplayer after that. I don't know, it turned into a tradition for me. But yeah, it turned into a tradition for me, and I do that now. So the campaign, right? I saw the trailer, and the trailer actually seems very. Trailer for the campaign seems very good. I mean, I don't really want to be discredited because the AW trailer looked good too, and the AW game, the campaign kind of, you know, was ass. They tried being dramatic. They tried doing so many things to just make you feel bad. They 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 put actors in it, you know. They fucked up on that. They didn't make a good campaign. The multiplayer wasn't outstanding either. I'd just say this game's another flop. But I mean, if they re-leveled the maps and actually made it playable to people on boots on the ground, because especially that mode, it wasn't good. But the campaign looks promisable. The campaign, I don't know, has a clear story yet to it. It's confusing. I mean, I told you guys in the last video that the character development seems very good. Unlike most COD games where besides the MW, but actually nah, I'm contradicting myself here right at this very moment, that most COD games actually had good characters. I mean, some characters that just died off mid-mission nobody gave a shit about, but some characters, the main characters, had a promising effect on you, the player. This game I'm hoping to be like that. This game seems to be good with the campaign. I'm not too happy about the multiplayer. You guys already know that. But moving on. This isn't necessarily Infinite Warfare, but this is COD 4. I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. And by the time I upload this video, it is probably going to be today. I am uploading this actually right after I do this because I'm not busy today for once, guys. And guys, I just want to make a quick note here that I will be starting to upload a lot more frequent on once a week, maybe twice, because lately I've been busy with school and other things like that that have really been slowing down my video progress. Even during the summer, I had a lot of things going on for me. But now I'm hoping to get my videos up again. I'm trying to get more support from you guys. Because I actually honestly have a hobby. I like I like recording videos. I like editing videos. I like feeling proud of myself that I made something good. But I'm gonna need the support from you guys, you the players. You don't have to, but I mean, let's at least get a couple of likes on this video, maybe a couple of subscribers. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm uploading more frequently, and enjoy that. But back to my claim. This is my final claim, and I know I talked about the COD campaigns, and this is my MW1 campaign. I'm gonna continue off that because this video will be ending pretty soon. Well, the COD campaign has always been great, and I refuse to look at any gameplay so far of the campaign because I want to be stunned by the graphics. I know it sounds weird, but I just want to be, because I've heard from people that have personally played it that I know they said the graphics were amazing. So I'm ready for that. I'm ready to get my game on with COD 4, and I just can't wait. Now let's rush this a little to the COD Infinite Warfare multiplayer. I am honestly scared about the player base for the people who want that. Oh shit, I forgot about that. One thing, guys. So it turns out that I was also gonna make a video discussing the storage size, which this made me panic a little inside because the PS4 originally did not. I mean, it has 500 gigs of storage, but people like other games on there, and especially if you're planning to get this game now along with other gifts, either for the holidays or for whatever holiday you celebrate in particular that you're getting the game for, or just getting it in general. A lot of games are coming soon, and I mean a lot of good games that people are going to want to buy. And if the storage size is actually 130 gigabytes, then I feel bad. The multiplayer seems like people are going to drop out a lot. It seems like they're not going to get their share of XP, and the player base is going to be very low. Guys, this is Game Crazy. I'm sorry for not discussing everything. I could have extended the video, guys, but I can't in this time budget lately. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will lately be uploading more funny video skits and other things. Bye, like, subscribe.